This is an addendum to the punishment of the two covenants. We're going to look at the two passages, Deuteronomy and Hebrews, that we looked at in the original video. And we're going to look specifically only at what the deserved punishment is for someone who breaks the new covenant with Jesus Christ. So let's have a look a little closer here. The punishment in the covenant of Moses, here it says that the Lord's anger will burn against the man jealously, and every curse that is written in this book will settle on him, and the Lord would blot out his name from under heaven. That's pretty serious. That means as if he had never existed. And the Lord would separate him from all the tribes of Israel for adversity, according to all the curses of the covenant that are written in this book of the law. That's under the covenant of Moses. And it says here in Hebrews that the punishment for anyone who has rejected Moses' law dies without mercy on the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses. So this is pretty severe. But let's say that someone rejects this covenant that's made between you and God through Jesus Christ, his own son. And you treat his son with contempt after receiving the grace that brings mercy into your life. And then you treat him with contempt, and you treat the blood of the covenant that sanctified you as if it were just something common, like it wasn't something special, holy, sacred. And you treat it that way. And then you insult the Spirit of grace, the Holy Spirit. So you tell me, comparing the two covenants, which covenant is greater? How much greater? And if it's that much greater, then how much worse should be the punishment for disobeying it? And notice that it is about action. It is about doing in order to make it. Because the beginning says, let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering. If we don't hold fast, we will not be saved. For he who promised is faithful. If we hold fast our confession of our hope without wavering. That hope is not the magical incantation. That hope is that if we are obeying God, if we are walking as Jesus walked, if we are walking in righteousness, the things that we've talked about in this video, then we will be saved. He is faithful to honor that and save us. And let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as is the manner of some, but exhorting one another. And so much more as you see the day approaching. Why would we need to exhort each other if we're saved by a magical incantation and it can never be taken away? Why exhort? For what purpose? So that we can have actions that align with that salvation? Well, if we really are saved, then it's not possible for us to not have actions that align with that salvation. This is Calvinist thinking. Okay? It's craziness. It's absurdity. It's not in line with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we can see it throughout the scriptures. And hopefully by now you're starting to see that. And by the next videos you'll see it even more. Remember to subscribe down below and like the video. And then make a comment, whether it's a question or a comment. It's okay. We read all of them and we try to respond to all of those. Get on over to our website, The Rooted Word, and start reading the translation and also the articles that we've posted. It's at therootedword.com. And may the Lord bless you as you continue to seek Him with all your heart.